Hello viewers, my name is Eric and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Microsoft Flight Simulator X Missions with me, Eric. Today we're going to be doing the San Juan Island run. Make a typical Kenmore Air floatplane run from Kenmore to Seattle's Lake Union to Friday Harbor in the San Juan Islands. Estimated time to complete 50 minutes. Let's go to briefing. As a pilot for Kenmore Air, you spend your summers flying tourists between Seattle, San Juan Islands, and destinations in British Columbia. This morning's flight is a regularly scheduled trip from Kenmore's main base to Lake Union and then up Puget Sound to Friday Harbor. The mission begins at the Kenmore dock with the engine off. Take off and fly south to Lake Union to pick up your passengers. To more easily steer on the water, lower the water rudders. Control W, and be sure to raise the water rudders for takeoff and landing. Navigation. So here's a bunch of navigation instructions. Take off and fly down to Lake Washington. When you see a canal running from the lake west to Puget Sound, follow it. The canal leads to Lake Union, which is just north of downtown Seattle. Land and taxi up to Kenmore Air Dock in the southwest corner of the lake. Once your passengers are on board, take off and fly 60 miles northwest up Puget Sound. The direct course from Lake Union to Friday Harbor is 315 degrees. The Kenmore Air Dock is located in the harbor 1 mile northeast of the Friday Harbor Airport. The Friday Harbor NDB is located on the airport. You can navigate this mission by following the mission compass and mission pointer. For a more challenging experience, which I'm not going to do, you can turn the mission compass and mission pointer off. You're alone in this flight. You'll be prompted to communicate. That's the first. You'll be prompted to communicate with the company dispatcher, and you'll hear communication with other pilots. To learn more about the skills you'll use in this mission, flying floatplanes, the HC Beaver, old-fashioned navigation. Here's a chart. So we take off from here, and then let's fly. Alright, so here's us. So, I'm gonna try to start this engine without using the automatic start. So, let's pull the mixture forward. And then let's move the selector to center tack. And let's start the magnetos. Wait, starter. There we go. I think I've done it. I started the plane. Now let's lower the yep. The steering rudders are lowered. So let's taxi out of the dock. And then let's raise the steering rudders. The water rudders. It's hard for me to say, okay? It's racist. It's a racist game. And then I'm not gonna use flaps. Or am I? Take off. There we go. Now I'm gonna raise flaps. And yep, we're in the air. Let's head towards Lake Union, which is right in front of us. This is a really old plane, I can tell. Oh, nothing went wrong in the starting process. I want something to break just in the middle of a flight because I started the plane wrong. Holy shit. Look at all those details, man. The details and graphics, man. That is where we're headed.
Zulu, Kenmore Base. There's a guy at Lake Union who just booked a charter to Lake Cushman on the peninsula. I know you were scheduled for a Friday harbor flight, but if you're looking for a challenge, this might be more interesting. Shorter, too. If you want to do it, let me know.
No, I'm all about the long run. So
Roger, 66 Zulu.
fuck you.
You keep the Friday harbor run. 598, as you just heard, you've now got a Lake Cushman charter. The guy's waiting for you on the dock at Lake Union.
Oh, great.
No problem. 598.
So where do I pick up my passengers? Is it still the same dock? Fucking superb. And glitchy clouds. Mountains, great looking mountains in the distance, but not so great looking ground scenery under our assholes. But you know, that's the price. It's either that or autogen scenery. I'm not that fond of autogen scenery. In the last time the last time the vegetation spawned on the runway, that really pissed me off. I just lost all confidence in autogen scenery. Yeah, it's now time for us to descend. This thing glides like it doesn't glide very well, to be honest. So yeah. So I'm just gonna keep the power going until we're like halfway across the lake. There's water. No, I like mundanity and repeatability. It's comforting. Alright, let's slow it the fuck down. Alright, this wasn't a great landing.
66 Zulu, roger.
This isn't a great configuration. Yeah, I think landing settings is fine. Right, so I think what's that ahead of us? Another plane. And what's this? Frame rate stuttering due to the poor optimization. Even in the Steam edition, which I find disappointing. That's a landing. Alright, time to lower the water rudders. And that's what happens when you lower the water rudders. The movement gets all jerky and stuff. How do you even brake? I'm sure you can brake in this thing. Certainly challenging. And look, a bunch of peoples. I'm gonna make a classy turn around here, so they know I mean business, man. Okay. Yeah, let's load you up. Let me see how my parking is. Oh, it's just fine. Absolutely nothing to worry about. Hello, passengers, which are invisible. How are y'all doing today? Alright, so Friday Harbor is 61 nautical miles. There goes no water pedals, water rudders. Confirmed retracted. I don't think that's how real seaplane pilots confirm it, but whatever. And then let's just retract the flaps to take off position. And let's get into the airborne. Flaps up. And Friday Harbor is all the way over there. I wonder, was I supposed to take that other run? I don't know. But anyway, now that we're in the air, I got some time to configure the autopilot. Just how exactly do you configure the autopilot on this thing? I have no clue.
66 Zulu, roger. Have a good flight.
Oh, great. The ADF, I don't know what ADF is. I might have just fucked up the heading indicator. For all I know. Oh, here's the nav course. Here's the altimeter calibration knob, which for some reason was in the wrong place. That's in the right. Okay, because I have no clue on how to configure the autopilot on this thing, I'm just not gonna bother. Although I am gonna set the vertical autopilot to say 8,000 meters, and then I mean, it definitely has the heading autopilot. I just can't find the. Are you supposed to use this? Because that seems to be the function of calibrating the heading of the. Also, yeah, why can't I roll? Yeah, let's beacon light on. Cabin heat. We can't touch the cabin heat. Panel light. Don't need it. Strobe light. Landing light. Fuck it. Urgh. Where are we? 3,000 feet and counting? Where's our RPM gauge?
Kenmore Base 355 off Rosario for Friday Harbor. 355, roger.
Oh. Oh. Nope. We can't bring up the dialogue thingy. Alright, so is it gonna be like this the whole flight? I don't know. But I think we're on course, you know? And this is a flight where definitely the higher we climb, the faster we go. Yeah, the tachometer is off the scale, man. The tachometer is off the scale. I guess that's why we're in these San Juan Islands, because we're with our tachometer. Okay, great. Let's look at us. How do we look from outside? From an outside point of view. Here's our big ass radial engine. There's a similar. There's also a big ass radial engine on the Antonov AN-2, which is a biplane that has a super low stall speed. In fact, it's been characterized as a plane with no stall speed, which I think is untrue. It still stalls out at some point, but that point is really like, and it eats a ton of fuel. The radial engine isn't as fuel efficient as anyone would like it to be. But, you know, vintage planes are still in use all over the world for some reason. I think it's mainly because, people who build planes don't give a shit about...
Kenmore Base, 598 is landing Lake Union.
598, roger.
I think it's mainly because people who make planes don't give a shit about making piston engine planes. And so that's why, since people aren't making new planes, so you know, people who need these small planes, these small low altitude short range planes, will have to keep using the old ones, even though they're not as fuel efficient as any potential new plane design may be. Is there like a headwind or something? I don't know. Also, we'll try to configure the nav course. Is 315, right? Yeah, 315. Let's see how this works. It may work out poorly. I don't know. I think the passengers aren't exactly happy with me right now. Wait, hold on. Map. Let's see if we have any VORs and stuff we can use to be lazy. Here's one. No, wait. That's a... not a VOR. Oh, here's one. Okay, 117.2. That suits our purposes just fine. So, nav 1. 117.2. And this isn't doing anything. I have no idea what's going on right now. But I hate flying manually, so there it is. See? Now we're just... Why the hell are we falling? Oh yeah, it's because I set the altitude to this altitude. Yeah, I don't know, I'm not sure. Okay, whatever. Just whatever. I think I messed up something. But, you know, it seems that messing with this heading indicator, I mean, it does mess with the heading, but on the other hand, it controls our, you know, it controls our heading. So I guess this is one way to do it, is to miscalibrate your heading indicator so that, and trick it into thinking it's flying you straight north when it is not. Wait, hold on. Yep. That's fantastic. This is a great episode, you guys. You see now why you should totally subscribe to my channel. Oh god.
Kenmore Base, 81 Lima is off Victoria for Lake Union.
81 Lima, roger.
Well, hopefully you found this to be a chill flight. You're finding this to be a chill flight actually. And yeah. You know, I'd rather the heading indicator be off than use the autopilot, than not use the autopilot. So, go me. Right, there are some terrible winds right now in the game. I mean, see? We're at almost... Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, to start the plane again. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was a scare. That was a scare. Holy shit, is this actually happening? I'm getting so much extra thrust from leaning the mixture, man. Holy shit. I don't know. This is pretty cool. I mean, this slows the plane down. This speeds the plane up. I don't know if it's really efficient right now to be at such a high altitude. I don't know, because it seems that we are meeting with some pretty strong headwinds over here. So yeah. And we are flying sideways due to the crosswind. Yeah, that's us. Slatted towards our goal, towards our destination. Destination. Yeah. Remember StarCraft? You know, Destination? That's what it calls it. I wonder if we'll gain additional control for lowering the paddles.
Kenmore Base 355 off Friday Harbor for Lake Union. 355, roger. Have a good flight.
Okay. This is okay. I mean, I guess we're making progress. And that's 19 minutes on the clock. And all you've heard so far is a bit of radio chatter. Again, I'm at a split here because on the one hand, I want to be lazy and just, you know, chill out and, you know, do what I'm doing right now.
Kenmore Base, 0 Kilo Alpha is off the IMO for Kenmore with 4 passengers and a whole lot of salmon. We'll need 3 fish boxes.
0 Kilo Alpha, roger. Give us an update when you're closer. Copy 3 fish boxes.
Oh, cool! It's like a radio show, and I think I know what I'll do. Yeah, I think I know what I'll do. Okay, so I will also make up a bunch of bullshit radio messages, and for example, I'll say Kenmore Base, Alpha Whiskey Foxtrot, or no, it's Alpha Lima Foxtrot is off Africa with a bunch of liberated animals, because we love animals and we hate humans, and we're not a thing anymore. and okay, and now in the base, I'll say, okay, Alpha Lima Foxtrot, Roger. Let give us back the animals, and and um and we'll let you kill more animal torturers. I don't know. I don't know how to make up this shit. And to think I wanted to be a writer. Holy shit. "31 nautical miles." But I settled with more realistic goals. You know, earning minimum wage, flying airplanes. That's basically what the life of a pilot is like. In America, at least. It's amazing that America has so much freedoms, yet is so shitty in some aspects. Not that I know. I just hear it from the news. Maybe YouTube is secretly Fox News, and Fox News is secretly, a less, I guess, New York Times? I don't know. Isn't a headwind not awesome? Yeah, I think so too. Headwinds are total bullshit. Oh, fantastic. Oh yeah, and look at us. We're bearded. And we have one hand outstretched in a Heil Hitler position. Because that is my political ideology. I am a Nazi. I'm a neo-Nazi. I'm a Asian, but pale and with brown.
Anyone headed up to the San Juan? We just passed over a big pot of orcas off Cattle Point. Keep your eyes open as you approach the island. You should get a good view of them. Quite a sight.
Oh, big plot of orcas. So, which means that we should be able to see it. But of course, we're also at 10,000 feet, so we may not be able to see it. Keep the mixture on the low side because we wanna. Why don't you point it out to me like last time? Come on. I don't want to try to find it myself. Big pot of orcas. Wait, maybe it's on the other side. Where's Cattle Point anyway? Again, I have no clue. I'm switching seats just like that. I don't see any goddamn fish. I just don't. Was it there? I thought I saw something. But not necessarily. Isn't this fun? Me searching for stuff. Okay, I'm in full scan mode. Is that it? That ain't it. The main problem... Oh, there! In front of us. No, wait, no. That's a piece of island-y thingy. Is it that we're too high up? Is that a problem? Because I can, you know, descend. Where's the fucking orcas? Okay, see? That's why I'd be a terrible tour guide. If I can't even spot the orcas, then I'm not I'm not even qualified to point it out to others who might. In fact, I have to pay others to point out the orcas for me. And that would defeat the whole point of having a tour guide in the first place. They just cut out the middleman. Okay, I can't find any orcas. I'm just gonna leave it here for a moment. Like this for a little moment, not a lot. As I configure the autopilot to start our descent. Okay, so we're moving at a speed of 111 knots. So that's about yeah, 111 nautical miles per hour, which is about 20 nautical miles per 10 minutes. So we have about 10 minutes, which means that let's just make this a vertical speed of negative 1200. Actually negative 1400. That's about right. And that should be our descent rate. I might be extremely off in my math. Okay, I'm not the best at math. And that's another reason why I shouldn't actually be I'm not the best candidate for being a pilot. I'm not good at math. And also we might be overspeeding here, but not really. We're not overspeeding. No, we're not overspeeding. We are extremely fast right now, and that makes me feel good. Holy shit. You know what, I'm just gonna throttle back a bit later on. It's a cloud! Evasive or not. Wait, where's my de-icing? That's my de-icing. We might lose our speedometer in this if we don't de-ice. Speedo heat. Okay, there we go. And also let's turn on landing lights just cause, and nav lights, because we want to blind the other pilots with our shining light. Right, so now that we're out of the clouds, we can turn off the pitot heat again. The pitot heat. It's, you know, in Grand Theft molestation, you know, you gotta lose your pitot heat by running to the Pope. Say, Mr. Francis, I got some pitot heat, and then he'll just rub it off you. You know, who says video games don't cause real life crimes. Holy shit. Grand Theft Pedophile is the best game for pedophiles ever. That's what makes it so evil. Video games cause violence. Ban! Ban all of them. You know, if it wasn't for video games, those pedophile priests would not have become pedophiles. But when you have a video game like Grand Theft Pedo that teaches you everything you would need to know about being a pedophile, then of course you're gonna become a pedophile. You don't have a choice. Alright, we're way off course here. Minutes. Isn't this a fantastic episode? I'm such a funny guy. And I make hilarious jokes. As well. Maybe wondering what kind of burping is going on, and let me tell ya, these are tea burps. I drink tea. I'm classy like that. So there's a real airport, and here's the fake water airport in front of us. Alright, so I'm just gonna disengage the autopilot and maneuver ourselves for a landing. That's of course rich in the mixture. Oh yeah, the orcas should be around here. Somewhere. But I missed them. I hope you didn't miss them. Or maybe they're just not these islands. It's quite possible. The game's probably gonna punish me for being a boring person. That's just the game's fault. For giving me a choice, man. You're not a real game, flight simulator. You're a simulator. So, you know, get your shit together, man. Still don't see no whales. Full flaps.
Six Zulu, roger.
Oh great, it's the same recorded message. You know what, lady? Someone could do your job with a bot. A computer bot from a 206 game. That's how shitty your job is. And that's how shitty you are. Look at me. Okay. Down we go. Oh, passengers. How happy you look. I could just see the smile on your faces as we come to a smooth landing. Assholes. And there's a dock. And we gotta slow down here. Let's control W the shit out of this. Okay, okay, that was bad. Holy shit, we almost died. Here's the dock. We have the dockette. I mean the ramp, the water ramp. We have to. Oh, cool. Oh, great. Fantastic. Kenmore pilot wings. We picked up cargo and we landed at Friday Harbor. Great. View detail. Earn for completing mission San Juan Island run. Oh, great. So, I'm gonna end this episode here. And next time we're gonna do the other option. So until then, my name is Eric, and stuff happens.